joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Three-point shooting is a strong suit for both of these teams, RJ. What was the best shooting team you've been on?
Ooh, that's tough, man. I've been fortunate to be on some very good shooting teams. Look, I played with the Warriors, but they were still the young Warriors when Steph first broke the record. That was a great one. But I'd have to say my 16 and 17 Cavs years, those 2 years where we went to the finals, those were the best shooting teams. We had Kyle Korver, Kyrie Irving. We know how efficient he is. So I've been with a lot of quality shooting teams, but those 2 Cavs teams were next level.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Barnes. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Payton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Chamberlain. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Jackson on the wing. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Whitehead. Here's Chamberlain. Shoots over Barnes. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Payton. Outside Payton. They set the pick. Here's Mourning. Blocked! Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Chamberlain. Hauled in by the Kings. To the paint. Here's Mourning. Outside Payton. Goes back up. Into the lane. And the layup is up and in.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Whitehead. Back to Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
3 from Barnes. That shot missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Whitehead's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Payton, here we go. Here's Mourning. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
For the Nets, Ben Simmons.
Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 7. And the shot goes.
just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Back to Payton. Lots of room. And Sacramento again with the bucket. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. The rebound by Payton.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that
one. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question he can take over with the scoring and get his teammates involved, BA. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all.
Pass to Whitehead. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. No good. The Kings trailing. Here's Payton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Pass to Walker. Here's Simmons driving in. Here's Clowney. And he makes it on the layup.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. Get your feelings hurt.
Here's Payton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Simmons. He's scoreless. Bates misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
In the lineup for your Kings, number 19.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Najee. And he lays it in on the break.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Simmons. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. 20 seconds left in the first. Jones up top. Outside Herter. 4-3. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Bates. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Nets with the lead. To the wing, right side. Here's Queen. Oh, it's stolen. Back come the Kings in transition. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
A nice shot by Bates. Bates has gotten 4 this quarter.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Pass to Najee. Here's Quinones. Outside Herder. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound Brooklyn. Looking ahead to their next one. Playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
That one's off. What an exciting season 22-23 was for Sacramento. But the run ended too soon, Richard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people were rooting for the Kings. Fresh blood in the playoffs. But in the end, it was their upstate rivals, Warriors, that reminded everyone who they are.
And they get it back. Herder can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. The Kings trailing. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's Whitehead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
To the middle. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Herder.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Whitehead. It's hauled in by Herder. Pretty good battle going on here in Sacramento. Here's Okogie. Still without a bucket. Here's Quinones. Blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. So the Nets making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 33.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 13, Wilt Chamberlain.
Brooklyn with the ball. Johnson with it. Now Herter defending. Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Some changes for Sacramento.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Johnson. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. There's the screen by Johnson. Inside. Pass to Chamberlain. 4 on the clock. A deep three. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Sacramento ball.
Payton up top. He's got 11. He got a piece of it. And now the Nets on the break. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Mourning. There's a screen. Down low. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 6 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And here's Payton. No points so far. Mourning with the bucket.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Bates. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He had a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind.
Left side, Payton. With the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 13.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. He also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate. He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
That's tipped. Jackson on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Johnson.
Sacramento foul. Gary Payton. Second personal foul. Third team. Coming onto the floor.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Smith. Lonnie Walker. Ben Simmons.
Pass to Walker. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Payton. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Simmons' coaches and teammates encourage him to be aggressive because it attracts the D's attention.
And both free throws good for Simmons. 15 seconds left in the second period. Here's Payton. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Payton. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sharp. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
And Johnson drops them both. All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, BA. It was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won. It was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports.
Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for two. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Johnson with a bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Payton. 17 points in the game. No one near him. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Whitehead. Wide open. They get it back. Sharp. They shoot again. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Sacramento foul. Jackson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 6. Stolen by Jackson.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Johnson with a bucket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning Coach of the Year, Allie. Thank you.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Here's Sharp. Oh, McGee with the block. Jackson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Bates. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Payton. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Lets the 3 fly. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Johnson after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Jacks up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Quinones. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Payton. Here's Quinones. 5 to shoot. The floater. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
McGee with a double team. Here's Bates. 6 points for him. Driving to the basket. Comes up empty down low.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to McGee. Here's Quinones. Outside Payton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul. Substituting on the court.
Here's Walker. And that one drops for him. Walker's got 5. And here are the Kings now. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Just 4 to shoot. Herter from long range.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Walker. 54 seconds left in the third. And stolen by Herter. Back come the Kings in transition. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Here's Finney-Smith. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bates. Misses the 3. And here's the fast break. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Nets up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Kings trailing. Here's Quinones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Quinones. Outside Herter. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good.
At the free throw line for the Nets. Dennis Smith.
That one's no good.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Here's Okogie. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Smith outside. Johnson for 3. Called in by the Kings. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It doesn't go for him. The Kings leading. Pass to Okogie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Herter from behind the arc. No good that time. Now Smith. Left side, Finney Smith. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Quinones. Back to Herter. Chamberlain pulls it in. Right side Johnson. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Outside Herter. Najee sets a screen. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Tries to save it. Whitehead can't get it to go. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Herter gets the bucket.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
To win the cold spell. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Johnson with a bucket.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. On defense, the Nets. Outside Payton. On the wing, Payton. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 3 on 3. Pass to Johnson. Left side, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Payton. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Whitehead. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by Mourning. Payton with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Jackson on the wing. Outside Payton. Pass to Barnes. Payton attacking. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Johnson. Outside Johnson. The three is up. Rebounded by Mourning. And here are the Kings now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Here's Mourning. Covered by Johnson. Here's Mourning. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They trail by 5. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
As always, Allie, thank you. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Clowney. Can't get it to fall. Left side Payton. From the arc. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Here's Bates. Outside Simmons. Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Now here's Payton. Outside Payton. Lets it go from deep. Clowney pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Ben Simmons.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Payton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Payton.